everyone, it's Saturday and I have been doing some painting this morning in the hallway. It's like so lovely, I'll show you in a second. I painted the bench and it's made the whole space feel so much brighter, so I'm really happy with that. My dad's just got here, we're going to do some gardening. He's been helping out with the garden a lot and there's just so much to do. Every time I go out there I feel a bit anxious because of just what a mess it is. But we just have to do it bit by bit and work our way, and it's the end of summer, so I can hopefully get on top of everything during the autumn and winter, which will be really positive. I think autumn will be a process of just trying to sort everything out a little bit. And yeah, this weekend I just want to kind of reset a little bit and organise things, kind of like tidy up the hallway as well, because I'm going to finish the painting by doing the ceiling and then the builders can come and do their jobs, and then we'll do like the final, all the finishing touches ourselves, and that will be the next stage. So there'll be maybe a little bit of a pause depending on when their availability is. And next week we are taking a week off for a holiday, so you won't notice because the videos are scheduled, but I'm taking a week off. Alex is taking a week off. He's home tomorrow and I'm so excited for him to come home. He's been away so much and I miss him so much, and I just don't want to be alone in my house anymore. But it's a beautiful day outside, so I'm gonna get out in the garden. I just got a delivery from my Skin and Me, which is perfect timing because I've just finished my other one. Skin and Me is like, it's transformed my skin, and I'm going to show you my skincare this evening with it. I have had a little bit of a breakout recently on my cheek here, and here it's hormonal. I tend to get a little breakout sometimes before my period, but this was an absolute mountain, and that used to then get worse and worse and worse, and it would, because I picked it, because I know what I'm like. But when I use Skin and Me, it just means that if I have a horrendous spot, it exfoliates it and gets rid of it so much quicker, and my blemishes disappear so much faster because of the active ingredients in the Daily Doser. I do have a discount code, so I'll leave it on screen, and it means that you get your first Daily Doser for a really good price, and then you can see how it works for you. I'll talk about it later when I do my skincare routine though, but I'm gonna go outside and help my dad, ask if he wants a coffee or anything, and probably do some weeding. I forgot to show you. This is with one coat, and I don't know if I can put a picture or a video before, and the lighting is awful because there's no lights on the wall, so I can't like switch a light on to show you, but it looks so much better when you come in because it's like a bright colour, it's not dark. And yeah, when the lights are in, we'll probably most of the time have the lights on, or at least a side lamp. We usually have like a lamp here on at the very least. And yeah, when there's like two coats and everything's finished, it'll be amazing. I'm gonna get the carpenter and the electrician to tidy up in here because we've got loads of cables, which I don't think is very sensible, it's a bit dangerous to have that many cables like tangled like that. To like box in these sections, so this one could be a section for cables, and maybe there's a way of organising it better, and then this can be a section and this can be a section, and that plug socket could maybe be sort of wired back in, I don't know, like moved or something over here. I'm going to ask the electrician, but then we can have these two sections as usable space for storage. So I was thinking that one could be for wellies, one could be for just shoes. Maybe not wellies actually, because those get muddy and it would get pretty dirty pretty quickly, but just for shoes that can just be thrown in, or bags or whatever. So this is actually usable, and it just looks messy behind there. So if it was all boxed in, it would just look a lot neater. And then this cupboard can be put back together. This cupboard we're going to change so it's flush, so it's not like this, and it's like tongue and groove, or I think this one I'll do tongue and groove. This one I'll do shaker, and then this one I'll do tongue and groove potentially. I have got the urge slightly, just because of this like piece of wood here. I'm going to talk to the carpenter about it. I'm unsure what that piece of wood is for that's going across here. If it's like the fact that the wall above is more out and this is more in, so they just put that there as a divide. But I'm tempted, I'm assuming maybe it's actually, yeah, maybe it's because that's where the floor was. So that was like a simple way of resolving it. But I'm tempted when he does this to just tongue and groove this section so it looks seamless and all you see is the two little door handles. But I will ask him. That's what I was thinking anyway. And then there can be a gallery wall up the top, and I think that would be kind of like a cute little detail, especially because there's tongue and groove here, and I'd kind of match this, and then it can be painted all blue. And you could even actually have a division where this is blue. Let me know what you think. This is blue, all tongue and grooved, and then upstairs where the landing is a different colour. So it could be like a cream or something. Or if I should just go all blue everywhere. But for now, I don't think we'll do that now. We'll just paint this section and call it a day. But yeah, it's really nice seeing it. It's actually such a happy colour. And when the finishing touches are done, it's just a nice thing to come into a house that has paint on it, and then the outside looks so green because it's next to the blue. And I think that the lights will look stunning because they're antique brass and they'll really stand out against the blue.
Being gentle with how we feel. There's a charge in the room. I can feel all the fire rising. I'll handle with care. We will honor this tender space, giving time to let go. Peace comes as we pause, breathing.
So we've just nipped to M&S and I've got loads of snacks for a barbecue. My parents are here. So we have got the Plant Kitchen no chorizo puppies, bangers, vegan steak burgers, and their sliced mature cheddar, and then some baps, lots of lovely snacks. We're gonna make some potato salad, and I'm excited to have a barbecue. Good evening. It is Saturday evening. I had a lovely evening with my parents. They came round for a barbecue and it was just really nice to hang out with them and use the patio and just enjoy this random September heatwave we're having in the UK. It's like hit September and I was all ready for like autumn because we've had a not the most summery of summers. And then today it was really hot. So I've got like a summer dress and a shirt on. Does anyone ever do that where you wash your face and then you've got like cleanser all over your face and you're like blindly trying to find a towel or something? Because that just happened to me and it burnt my eyes. Because I went to the hallway trying to find a towel. It's the evening and I said earlier that I'd show you my skincare routine. I mentioned that I had like a breakout here and here and here, and it's mainly hormonal, but also I think kind of stress related, and which for me anyway is hormonal, because if I'm, I guess, a bit, you know, run down or stressed or there's things going on, I see it in my skin, and I am quite lucky that my skin usually cooperates with me, especially with my skincare routine. It does cooperate, but the thing about this that I find miraculous is that when I used to have a spot like this in the past, it would stay there. I would pick it because I can't resist picking spots, which I know you're not supposed to do, and then it would just get worse and worse and worse, and that isn't the case anymore because I use actives in my skincare routine. And I love sharing these updates with you because I have got an increased amount of comments on my skin more recently. And I think that it's since using the Skin and Me Daily Doser, because I never used to really get comments on my skin until I started using this. And I actually think that this is why, because I notice it in my skin. My makeup goes on better. And I also find I'm not wanting to wear makeup as much because I'm on camera so much. I see all of my like imperfections all the time, which makes you overanalyze the way you look. I now don't feel as self-conscious showing up on camera without any makeup because I think the main thing that this Skin and Me Daily Doser has done for my skin personally is even out my skin tone. And if you aren't aware how Skin and Me works, it's essentially a subscription-based service where you go online, you fill out a questionnaire all about your skin problems or the things you want to improve with your skin. I did this, you upload some pictures to a team of experts and they basically create a personalised daily doser for you and for your skin and for your skin needs. And one of my things that I wanted to improve upon was an overall kind of even skin tone and also reducing the size of my pores around my T-zone because I have oily skin and I have pale skin, so redness really shows up on my skin. I have like more redness on my nose and my chin, and they will create a personalised skincare product for you basically, which is kind of unique because when you go into the shops, I find it very overwhelming nowadays because there are so many new products all the time and I have no idea what is the best, and I prefer a simplified skincare routine. I don't want to be having to do hundreds of things in the evening. With my code, you can get your first daily doser using Madeleine 9 for $4.99 to give it a try and see if it works for you, because I think you'd be surprised about how well this works and how transformative this is. Even in just a month, I noticed a difference for my skin. I love that the actual product comes in a recyclable tube and it's vegan, it's cruelty-free. All you have to do is twist it. It has the exact amount that you're supposed to use on your skin, and it gets delivered to your, it gets delivered in the post every month, so you have the exact amount. And I think that is also another issue in terms of like wastefulness and sustainability in the industry, is that there is lots of product that gets wasted, and this just means that you have the exact right amount of product all the time, which I just think it's so sensible. And I just really trust Skin and Me because it's a team of highly qualified medical experts, and they're looking at your consultation and then figuring out basically what you need. So give it a go, send a photo to Skin and Me, do the consultation, and they will give you your own personal daily doser just like mine. And also I did a consultation with them again recently, because you have these checkups basically after a certain amount of time, or if you are unsure or not liking the formulation, you can just contact them and say, hey, can we change things up a bit? I did a consultation with them recently just to say I'm loving it and it's working really well for me, so there's nothing to change. But it's a great service in that you can do that at any point. You can be like, hey, can we reduce the actives, or can we target this issue that I'm experiencing right now, and they will change the formulation for your next daily doser. And that's my whole routine. In the evenings, I just cleanse my skin. If I'm wearing makeup, I will use a makeup remover with reusable pads, and then I use my Skin and Me daily doser, and then I'll use a moisturizer. I'm not that fussy about moisturizers, to be honest. As long as it's not really heavy, because I have oilier skin, then I'm happy with it. And I way prefer having a skincare routine like this over having anything overly complicated, and I think my skin prefers it as well. Look after your skin and keep it simple and you will see the benefits. In the morning as well, I am very, very diligent with using sun cream, and Skin and Me also have their own Daily Defense oil-free SPF 50 sunscreen, which I wear every single day, because if you're using actives on your skin, you need to use SPF just to be careful, because obviously your skin is a bit more vulnerable to the sun if you've exfoliated it, so you have to make sure you're wearing SPF. I'm very pale, so I have to be extra careful, and I just think it's really helping me to retain like young, youthful looking skin. I'm 31 years old. This is the simple routine that I do, and I think that it's really, really maintaining healthy, glowing skin. I also think your diet is important. Of course, I'm vegan. I've been vegan for a long time. I eat little vegetables. I look after myself. But I think on the surface of it, I've always got this kind of lovely glowy forehead because of the regular exfoliation, also the consistency of the routine. I think that's really important. So if you want to give it a go, I really recommend it because it's transformed my skincare routine. It means I actually do it every day. That's another thing. If you've got a simple skincare routine, you're gonna do it every day and you're gonna remain consistent at it. And in the morning, I just wash my face. I might use some kind of serum, maybe vitamin C or something, but I don't always. And then I'll moisturize and put SPF on. I keep it very, very simple. Go check it out, use Madeleine 9 and you get it for $4.99. Yeah, I actually think that you're gonna love it. But I'm gonna go to bed now. And then tomorrow Alex is home. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for him to be home. And I think we're gonna have a barbecue again because it's lovely weather and we've got some leftovers from our barbecue this evening that we can enjoy, as in like we didn't cook all the burgers. So we can cook some burgers and have our own little barbecue. Just have a lovely weekend in the sunshine, because that's what life is about, you know. It's gonna be autumn soon and we won't be spending so much time outside. I was very happy with the progress today in the garden, even though it's just, half a day. We got loads done, so it's feeling lovely out there. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed and I'm gonna watch Love Island. Who else is watching the US Love Island? I actually low-key think it's better than the English one, because they don't say, where's your head at, every 5 seconds, and they actually have normal conversations with each other. Ah. Good morning, it's Sunday, and I've had a really nice start to the day actually. I woke up quite early because of Roxy, as always. It's boiling today, I'm like sweating and I'm in like a summer dress. We've started September and we haven't had a summer in the UK, and the 1st of September hits and then suddenly it is gorgeous sunny weather, and I'm not complaining because it's beautiful. Yesterday we had a lovely barbecue. Alex is coming back today and we're taking a week off, so I'm kind of working this weekend. I've got some editing to do just so that all the videos can go up as scheduled, so that I can properly take the week off. And I might have to do tiny pieces of work, but I'm gonna try and make it so if I am working, it's literally like 10 minutes. I don't have to do proper work because I really need a holiday. We were gonna go to Mallorca, but that didn't end up happening, so we're just having a holiday instead here. This morning I wrote down like a bit of a mini meal plan and also a bit of a plan for the week, just so we have something to look forward to, because living in Cornwall, you don't experience Cornwall as a tourist, and so I've written down things that I'd quite like to do. So my loose plan, which may change, and I'm not gonna vlog this week probably. I feel bad about it, but then I also have to remember that I need to take time for myself. I was writing this plan and I was like, oh, that'd be such a fun thing to vlog, but we need to just have some time, just the two of us. It's our wedding anniversary on the Sunday. So I don't know, maybe I'll like film clips if I want to as a memory, and I can put them in the vlog when I come home, when we go back online. Monday I'm planning that we're gonna have a beach day. So I'm gonna take some sandwiches and snacks for lunch. And the reason I write out a meal plan like this is it really helps my like stress levels, because eating at home and trying to like stick to a budget or stick to a kind of plan, it becomes complicated if you don't have a meal plan. And I know it sounds, again, I'm not going to keep prefacing everything I say with it sounds silly, because it doesn't, because I know that lots of people have the same. If I don't know what I'm going to eat, sometimes it overwhelms me. If I'm having a busy work day and I have to think, oh my gosh, what am I going to eat today? Then it makes me feel a bit like, oh, for goodness sake. So I like to plan it properly so we know what we're having, and then I just enjoy cooking so much more. So anyway, yeah, beach day on Monday, and then spaghetti and meatballs for dinner because that's Alex's favourite. On Tuesday, we've been talking about doing a kind of like a walk along the Helford River for ages and stopping off at all the beautiful pubs, and we haven't done it, so that's what we're going to hopefully do on the Tuesday, and also maybe get the ferry across the river. I'm going to also show out Alex this because he may want to chill out on some of these days. And then I thought we could have dal or chickpea curry for dinner. Wednesday I want to have a movie chill day because the weather forecast is mist. We may switch these days around depending on the weather, but if it's a misty day, we were talking how we'd love to watch like Harry Potter and just like chill out in here and have loads of snacks. So I thought we could have fajitas for dinner, because fajitas is like a little tradition that I always do on my own when Alex goes away. So I said to him, I'll make him fajitas and we'll both have it, because we don't actually have that together very often. And then Thursday I want to go to Potager Kitchen, that's a vegetarian cafe, and then maybe go to the Seal Sanctuary, because those are two places that, can you believe, I've never been to, and they are down the road from us. And like, I don't know why I've not been. Like, that makes no sense as a vegan, a pair of vegans who've not been to the local Seal Sanctuary and haven't been to the local vegetarian cafe. Like, what the hell? And then Friday I thought we could go to Falmouth, or we could have another chill day depending how we feel, or Saturday. But I kind of want to go to Daku and also maybe, or the Meat Counter, because they have the best vegan burger on planet Earth there. And it might be nice to go to Falmouth, even just for like dinner, like not even for the day. And then Sunday's our wedding anniversary. So Alex said he's going to plan that for us. So we'll see what we do that day. I imagine we'll probably go to St Ives or something, because that's where we got engaged. And that's the week. So I've done my shopping order online, written down my plan. I've got a few videos that I need to like export and just do some finishing editing touches to. And then I've written down a list of everything that I need to get done, which is quite the list. I was writing this morning and I was laughing with Roxy. I was like, oh, not lots to do then. So I don't know if I'll finish this all today. It doesn't really matter if I don't, I'll do it tomorrow. And I won't beat myself up if like I don't get all my work done today, even though I'm on a holiday technically from tomorrow. I'll just do it first thing in the morning. But I've got to make the bed, hoover downstairs, hoover upstairs, walk Bobby. I've walked her just now. I want to water the beds, that'll take 5 minutes. Clean the kitchen, that'll take 5 minutes, it's clean. I just need to wipe the surfaces. I kind of want to paint the ceiling so I can put all the painting stuff away and we can just have a week off decorating, and then the builders can come when they can come. And it'd be nice for him to come home and the hallway not be like full of stuff. So I think I might have time to do that, fingers crossed, if I get all this work done. And then I want to put away all the painting supplies. I want to mop the floors. I need to send an email. I need to upload a YouTube video and schedule it. I just did that and I thought, yes, I'm ticking off my list of things. That's one thing ticked off. And then I watched it at the beginning and I realised that I forgot to insert a couple clips. So I'm going to have to go back and add those clips now and export it again and schedule it. I've done the thumbnail, so I can tick that one off. I need to finish filming this video and then I need to edit this video. But I think I might do that in the morning because, yeah, I might just do that when Alex is sleeping. I need to film a quick clip for another video about something that's coming next week, I think when you watch this, or it's already happened. Yes, it has. It was my book cover reveal and I just need to film the clip for that, and then I need to edit that video, finish the edit. I've edited it already, but I just need to add that clip in, and then I need to put it on YouTube and schedule it and make the thumbnail for it. So not loads. I don't think I'm going to do all those things, but it's okay. I'm just going to do my best and put them in order of priority, which is number 1, get this work done, and then number 2, paint the hallway and put the painting supplies away, because then at least that's away and all sorted. But I'm gonna get on with it now because time is 10:30 and I don't know that he's left yet, so it takes about 5 hours to get here from Surrey, so he won't be here till mid-late afternoon anyway, so I've got plenty of time. I like a challenge. I find the best way to get stuff done on your list is to like multitask. I was trying to come up with some new phrase and it's just multitasking. So the video that I have just added the clips to, oh my gosh, I hate this when you leave the window open in the summer and all those tiny little flies come in the room. Oh, and we really need to clean our windows because they are wood and we get the outside of them cleaned. The inside of them has like mold on them and we need to just like spray it all down. It would be a job that wouldn't take that long, but we really need to do it because every time I open the window I'm like, ooh. Something you have to remember when you have timber windows is they need a lot more maintenance. Anyway, what I was saying was whenever I'm trying to get lots of things ticked off, I try and like get one thing done and then I can do another thing whilst that's being done and then I can do another thing, and the video is exporting, so I'm going to come up and I'm going to make the bed, so then another thing can be ticked off my list. I'll go check and see if the video is exported. It probably will take about half an hour, so I think I could make the bed and hoover upstairs and I will have got that ticked off. So let's do this together, let's get motivated. Hopefully you're watching this long video whilst you get your tasks done too, because that's how I watch YouTube videos. I love this bedding, by the way. I'm going to see if this is still available on Dunelm because it's my favourite. This is not from Dunelm. I'm pretty sure these are Sophie Conran, and these are my big reading pillows that I got from the linen cupboard, and people always ask me where I get my pillows from because they are vegan duck feather. So they're like microfiber, so they have the impression and feel of duck feather without the cruelty. So and I love these big reading pillows because they make your bed look really big and squishy. And then this duvet cover is a linen one from Dunelm, and I think it's because they were doing like a sale and I saw it on there when I was buying these lights because I needed some lights for in here. This one actually arrived broken on and I never returned it, which is kind of dumb, but it was too late. And yeah, I just absolutely love this bedding because it's so pretty and it has ruffles all around the bedding. Alex doesn't love it as much because it's linen. He doesn't love linen bedding. He finds it a bit scratchy, but I don't find this particular one scratchy at all. But I love it so much. I just think it looks so girly. Did I show you our curtains? I'm just thinking, did I show you my curtains being installed? Because I've been vlogging so much that I just don't know what I'm showing. I don't think I did. Our curtains were installed this week. We ordered 2 sets of curtains from Truro Fabric. They did the ones in our green bedroom and they've just installed the ones for our main bedroom. And they are so beautiful. I'm so happy with them. The pencil pleats are just gorgeous. So here they are. We went for a beautiful cream material just because obviously there's lots of busyness happening on the walls that I wanted something to just break it up a bit. There was a colour in this particular fabric that was basically exactly the same as the wallpaper, but I went for something a little bit more cream just to have some kind of contrast, and they feel really cosy and warm. I didn't want to go too light and it not feel cosy. You don't want it to feel too formal basically in this sort of room with this kind of wallpaper, but I just love how it's coming together. This is a beautiful pillow that we have had forever, and my grandma made it, and it just feels so perfect for this room. Like, can you believe how beautiful that is with the wallpaper? And it's an embroidered pillow. And we've got our pictures up that I showed you ages ago. Hello, Zuzi. Hi. Hello, come on. Good boy. And it just is the finishing touch. I mean, just look at that. Look how the light comes in. And then let me show you them closed. But look at those pencil pleats. They're just so satisfying. And this is the softest material. It literally feels like suede. And when they're closed, the room feels so cozy and so beautiful. And yeah, I'm just so happy with them. And I showed my parents the bedrooms yesterday because these bedrooms yesterday because they hadn't seen them. And I was like, how have you not seen this room? Because they helped us wallpaper and they hadn't seen it finished. And they said that this was their favourite, but they do also love the green bedroom. And I will be doing full makeovers soon. The one thing we need to do in here is install a radiator, and then this room is 100% done, and I will do a full video breaking everything down. These other rooms, this room and the green bedroom, I was gonna install new radiators in as well, but since the room is finished, I look at it and I'm like, it doesn't need it. And I'm moving into the era of my life where I don't spend money unnecessarily or do renovations unnecessarily, because it just involves more disturbance to my life. Like maybe one day if we're like, I don't know, you're like, oh, actually maybe we want to do this radiator because we haven't got anything going on right now, and nothing, you know, that there's the money there to spend. But we have so many other things that are so much more important than replacing a radiator that actually looks quite cool painted in. Like, I like the way that this looks. It looks quite fun, like next to the curtains. Like, I would never notice this or even think of it. And I think when it comes to renovating, if it's not significant and if it's not really in your face and it doesn't bother you, just leave it. The same goes for these carpets. We were going to change these carpets and then I was like, why? They're fine. And I think it's because I'm chronically online and I just follow other people who change everything. And I realised that part of the reason I fell in love with this house is because it's old and because there are things here that have been here forever, and to just kind of embrace that and not rip everything out and change it. This carpet just needs a good professional clean, and that will be cheaper than getting new carpets, and that's all we need to do. And I love the idea of getting a new radiator in our bedroom because I didn't really want to install an old radiator back onto wallpaper. It just felt a bit, I wouldn't want to do that because I took the radiator off and it was horrible. And maybe in the future we'll match the other rooms over time, but priorities are definitely not about radiators right now. It's about the hallway, it's about the driveway, the outside of the house, the office. That there is a list that is so long, the garden, that money could be spent. You know, a radiator, those cast iron radiators cost like £500-600, and then you have to have them installed. So like it's too much, and there are more important things, and this is the era that I'm moving into. But oh my gosh, I'm procrastinating by chatting to you. I need to change the bed. Bed is made. This is the Sophie Conran scalloped bedding. I kind of regret getting the white one. I wish I'd got the blue piped one because obviously we have blue or even yellow. Anyway, bed is made and I'm watching Lily Pebbles. My phone on charge. I'm just going to put things away and I'm going to do a wash load because it's so sunny outside that we can hang some washing up and Alex will appreciate that. Oh, Susie, are you sunbathing? Susie, are you sunbathing? Yes, you are. Let's go see if this video is exported. It's so nice sitting in here and having the doors open. Yes, it's exported. Can upload. Woohoo! And it's only 11:30. I've made the bed, I've walked Roxy, I've edited a video, exported the video, it's about to be uploaded. Boom, 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 and I'm gonna go hoover whilst this is uploading. And maybe then I'll have my lunch and edit the next video. I don't have much to edit, I just need to like finish it and export it. And then this video that I'm filming, I think I'll just edit it in the morning because I don't want to overwhelm myself. Or if I finish my to-do list, I'll do it then because I really think painting the hallway, the ceiling is more important so I can put everything away. I'll feel so nice to not have a hallway full of painting supplies. Ignore how dirty my screen is. I know lots of you are going to cringe. That video is exporting. I'm so happy with myself that I've just managed to do that really quickly. I'm like rapid fire editing. So Monday video, Thursday video, and then that's next Monday's video. And all I've got to do is do this one for the following Thursday. And it's so sunny outside, it's beautiful. I'm gonna have my lunch now and then do some inside hoovering and sorting upstairs. And then I'll do the painting and then cleaning downstairs. Alex has texted to say that he is on his way. So he'll probably be here maybe like 5 o'clock. So I've actually got like 4 solid hours to do all these things and I think I'll smash it. And then maybe if I get it done on time, then I can sit outside and prep the barbecue. Though because we had a barbecue last night, the food is kind of like ready because we've got stuff from yesterday. So there's not really much I need to do, just need to clean it a bit. But I'm so glad that I made tofu scramble yesterday and there's enough for me to just chuck it in a wrap and have that for lunch today so I don't have to do any cooking. I really am not cut out for laundry. Alex always does it because I dropped the laundry basket on the way down, forgot the pegs, and then I trod on the duvet cover, so now it has mud on it. But it's clean, so I'm just gonna let it dry and then I will clean it with like Vanish when it's a bit more dry, because it's fine. I don't need to put it through the wash again. Oh, I really want him to come back and do all the laundry. What do you think you've been doing here, Roxy? I'm actually starting to get scared of this garage, because every time I come in here I have a spider encounter, and I'm not joking. I just walked in here and a spider fell on me, fell on my chest. I thought it was a fly, you know when flies like bump into you. So I kind of was like this, because at first I just didn't do anything, because a fly usually flies away, but I just instinctually did that. Look on the ground and there's a spider. So who knows where that came from. It's because this room is like something that we maybe use like once or twice a week. We'll come in here, or like, yeah, the weekends I'll come in here. Probably each of us will come in, not every single day essentially. So spiders treat it as their room, which is why I want to one day in the future, when all the other important renovations are done, knock through. At the time we didn't do it because it was just too much of an additional expense, but I think I would like to in the future one day. Anyway, I think my video has officially exported, so I can upload this. The level of productivity right now is making me so happy. I love this. The amount of things you can get done if you put your mind to it. So I can make the thumbnail, and then let's see how my list is going. Hoover upstairs, make the bed, upload YouTube and schedule hallway 1, make thumbnail hallway 1, film the intro, finish the edit and export, upload. So I've just got to make the thumbnail quickly, and then all I have to do is finish filming this video and then edit this, but I'll probably do that tomorrow or in the time when I'm waiting for Alex. I've got to hoover and clean up downstairs. So the main thing essentially I've got to do is I've got to paint the ceiling and then clean downstairs, and I've got plenty of time to do that. It's 1:30. Alex was at Wayhill Services at 12:30. Where's Wayhill Services? Andover. That is 4 hours and 10 minutes away. So he's about 3 hours away, but he'll probably stop. So he's probably at 3.5 hours away. So he'll get here at 5. So that gives me loads of time, so I can do all these things, and then I can get the barbecue going ahead of him arriving, and then when he gets here we can put the food on. I'm a proper like wifey today. Usually Alex is more of a house husband than me, but yeah, I'm gonna get on with this thumbnail edit. I'm going to get into my paint clothes and do the ceiling finally. I'm going to show you the hallway though, but if you look from the kitchen, it just has a lovely feeling looking through. I really love colour. I really am an artistic person, and this sort of visual makes me very happy, because there's this pale green, there's this darker green, and then I've got loads of blue and cream and white crockery and green, and it just is a beautiful feeling. Ignore this tissue box that I need to get a tissue box container for. It's just a lovely feeling walking from this kind of space with all these colours and then seeing this, and I'm really glad we went with the colour rather than neutral, because if it was neutral it wouldn't have this much punch. And this bench being a colour now is just lovely. I'm not going to do another coat because it's just pointless, but I am going to paint this ceiling because I don't think it will take very long. Look how good that looks. Look at that colour. Oh my gosh, that makes me really, really happy. I want to say a quick thank you to those of you who have been especially encouraging in my videos recently, because when you're online and people make comments about you, I get quite self-conscious. So if I'm doing something, or I'm wearing something, or I say something, there is this real need to justify yourself, or kind of almost preempt hateful comments, or preempt judgment, or preempt someone not giving you the benefit of the doubt and trying to explain yourself, because the internet is not nuanced and people don't understand nuance, and they tend to make assumptions. They tend to kind of hear what you're saying and interpret it in the way that they see from their point of view and not view it from, you know, an open-minded point of view. And I have been doing that, maybe more, or maybe I've just noticed that your comments have been so kind, especially in particular the video where I mentioned about my floaty dress and the fact that some people moan at me for wearing floaty dresses and I should show my figure. And so many of you are like, that's ridiculous, and you know, wear what you want, you look great, you don't have to show your figure off, that's internalised misogyny and it's sexist, and I agree, and I think there's so much pressure on women. And I notice it in other people I follow, like some of the women I follow online, I see them second guessing themselves and I know exactly what they're doing, and I can hear them like justifying themselves, defending themselves, and I'm sitting there watching and thinking, I watch you because I like you, and I don't know why I can't apply it to myself. And they don't need to justify themselves to me. And if anyone is going to make assumptions about me, then that's on them, to be honest. It's not on me. And I want to be like strong online and just be myself and really lean into being myself, because I actually think that will make your enjoyment of the videos higher, and also my enjoyment of making them higher too, because I won't be constantly like prefacing or disclaiming. And I just think we're moving into an era on the internet where people are getting a bit tired of that. Me personally anyway, when I see people doing it, I'm like, you don't have to do that. You do not have to disclaim or preface things. Just speak your truth, because yeah, it's a wild, it's the wild west on the World Wide Web, and people are mad, and I think that we understand that now. So yeah, give your fellow content creators, the people you love, the benefit of the doubt, because 99% of the time, especially if they're good people and they make really lovely wholesome content, I'm not talking about people out there, creators who are doing things that are like extreme, or they're doing things for views, or they're doing things to for the shock value. I'm talking about the people who just make nice videos and they are content creators and they're just sharing their life or their insights or their expertise or whatever. Just give them the benefit of the doubt. And yeah, thank you to those of you who do that, who do back me up and who support me and who are just like the friendliest, loveliest people ever, because I really, really appreciate it. It means everything to me, and I'm trying to remember it when I'm second guessing myself in my videos.
Look at this, Bob. Oh, gosh.
So I tidied this up. It took me so long. I did it for you.
It looks really weird.
Does it?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
So, hey, Bob.
Why is it
You're
weird?
leaving there?
Why does it? Oh no, I haven't. It's been days since I
okay.
painted. The ceiling I painted today. So everything has one coat. So it will need another coat, obviously.
Yeah, yeah.
But does this look better?
Yes. Yeah.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
I'm impressed by the ceiling only having one coat. Oh, do you need one more?
Oh,
Pretty cool, eh?
it's very cool, wasn't it?
So you have our lovely setup here, and then in the barbecue we have got the M&S burgers and sausages. These are like chorizo ones and these are normal ones. I'm very excited. Good evening. Alex is home. We had a lovely evening and I'm signing off for the night using my daily doser. And we're gonna snuggle and watch a Studio Ghibli movie. Because that's what life is for. And it's nearly autumn and I feel like that is the kind of movie I want to watch in autumn. If you want to get your own version of your personalised daily doser, use my code Madeleine9. I love working with Skin & Me because I just love their product range so much. And it's just a dream to work with a brand that you love so much. So go check them out. Get your first daily doser for $4.99 with my code. I'll leave it linked below. And yeah, make sure to subscribe and I'll see you in the next video, which... What is the next video? Maybe I haven't filmed that yet. Of course I haven't filmed that yet. What am I on about? Because it's the next video. See you in the next one. Bye bye.